So we are using the same story about Nome, Alaska to answer number 3, which says, on which day or days did the largest difference between the high and low temperatures occur? Write down the difference. So we are looking for two things, the day and the difference. And what that means is we are studying the difference or the space in between the low temperature and the high temperature and finding where is it the largest. So right here, I can already see just by looking at it that this one is not too large because this one looks larger. The space looks larger here in day 2 compared to day 1. But if I go down to day 3, the difference or the space in between the low temperature point and the high temperature point looks even larger. So let me go ahead and study day 3. I'm going to take my pen to help me determine what was the low temperature on day 3. And I'm over here, and that looks like it's in between 10 and 11 with 10 and 12, which is 11 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I'm going to look at my high temperature, which is over here in between 20 and 22, and that is 21. Oops, I think I made that too big. Now, I am looking for the difference, which means I need to subtract this high temperature minus this low temperature, and I get 10. So right here, the difference in between this point and this point is 10 degrees. So day 3 is one with the largest. If I look at day 4, I am comparing the low temperature, which is in between 2 and 4, which is about 3. And the high temperature is 11 as well. If I subtract 11 minus 3, I know that that's not going to be greater than 10. So day 4 can't be 1. Let's go ahead and look at day 6, where our low temperature is right here in between 6 and 8. So that is 7. And our high temperature for day 6 is somewhere in between 16 and 18, which is 17. So if I take 17 and I subtract 7, I also get 10. So day 3 and day 6 both have the largest temperature. So right here, my answer is day 3 and day 6 with a temperature difference of 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So as I move on to number 4, I am going to keep that in mind because number 4 says, on which day or days did the smallest difference between the high and low temperature occur? Write down this difference. So now we are looking for the smallest. And we started talking about that when we looked at day 1. I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to show the smallest with blue. So if I look over here on day number 1, my low temperature is 26 degrees and my high temperature is 28. If I subtract 26 from 28, so I do 28 minus 26, that equals to 2-degree difference. So the day with the smallest difference is day 1, with a 2 degrees Fahrenheit difference.